Welcome back. Now, the Kenya Kwanza administration from the onset was keen on putting the opposition at its rightful place, the ruling party insisting that the opposition should do its role of putting the government in check. The ruling party was also keen on having numbers in the National Assembly and Senate, and sure enough, Kenya Kwanza ended up with the majority of legislators in both houses after a section of independents joined the ruling party, smarting from the political maneuvers and now ready to work from the opposition corner. The Azimio la Umoja took its role with big strides. Some of the issues which the opposition has tackled head-on include the reintroduction of genetically modified maize and the renewed clamor for a constitutional review to include the office of the opposition leader. Here's that story.
During his campaign's end assumption of office, President William Ruto has maintained that his administration will be open to opposition that is aimed at keeping the government in check. The Azimio la Umoja appears to have taken up the role after the previous week opposition in the Jubilee administration. The genetically modified maize debate has for months taken center stage, with Azimio la Umoja leader Raila Odinga criticizing the government for authorizing its importation without public participation.
We ask Kenyans to oppose this move and to totally reject any GMO foods should they ever enter the Kenyan market.
Tapiga makoti tukishindwa na kujilisha sababu ya GMO. Mkulima wa kawaida atapata pesa ya kwenda kununua kwa duka. Watu wetu tuseme tunataka sheria ifuatwe, tuwe tunahusishwa na maneno ambayo ni ya maisha yetu.
Raila demanded that the government provides the research relied on before the authorization. The recent clamor for constitutional amendment also rubbed the opposition the wrong way. With Azimio la Umoja allied leaders, including Rarieda Member of Parliament Otiende Amolo, faulting the proposed process of involvement of Parliament as opposed to a referendum.
Parliament is the wrong body to change a constitution, because over the years we had a very good constitution from Lancaster, but it was messed up by Parliament. Our constitution is something that must go to the people, for the people to decide before it is taken to Parliament.
The question of introduction of the leader of opposition necessarily affects the composition of Parliament. Anything that affects the composition of Parliament must go to referendum.
The proposal is to pave way for the establishment of the official office of the opposition leader.
We need a strong opposition to make sure that everything that we intend to have in a country runs smoothly, and with the budgetary issues that we might feel around it, that they are handled in the right way.
Azimio la Umoja has stamped the move as hypocritical, as the president initially opposed a similar proposal in the Building Bridges initiative. The Raila Odinga-led Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party at Kamukunji grounds also presented a list of demands they want fulfilled by President William Ruto's administration.
Nataka vijana na kina mama wasimame imara. Wasimame imara, watetee uhuru ambaye tumepigania sisi kama Wakenya wote. Tunataka kuona kama hali ya maisha ya Kenya inarudi sawa sawa. Yale mpango yote ambayo tuliahidi nyinyi iko kwa store.
They accuse the Kenya Kwanza administration of failing to meet its pledge to bring down the cost of living within 100 days in office.
Ilikuwa tunafikiria wako na mpango, lakini hawana. Na nyinyi wenyewe mtaendelea kutuambia yale kama yale tumepata leo, ili pia tuweze kuhakikisha kwamba hii serikali ya William Ruto tumeiweka katika balances na checks ili waweze kuwatumikia Wakenya kama vile waliahidi.
We need to put this government on check. We need to look at the promises they made during the electioneering period and the campaigns. We need to ensure that they're delivering on their mandate as promised. And we also need to ensure that that is not affecting the coffers that we have as a country and taking us into deeper debts that they committed to resolve as a coalition.
Among other demands by Azimio included the reinstatement of the Kazi Mtaani project. Azimio also decried what they termed as collapse of the justice system, following the drop-in of cases of highly placed suspects.
I want to encourage our opposition to move into this space first of accepting the loss in an election, then working on more diplomatic ways of handling issues that might develop as a country.
Nancy Okware, Easy Friday.